Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Nollywood Bants. And you guys know how we do it here now. We talk all things Nollywood, from the good, the bad, and of course, the ugly. With steady bands, drags, and of course, hype. And last week, remember what we talked about? And like I always say, make sure to drop your feedbacks and so that we could know that we're together. And that's that. So today we'll be talking about something that a lot of us have noticed. Everybody has seen it, but I'm not going to be talking alone. Today I will have a guest with me. And it is my guest is a guest. You know, there are people that are guests and they're not guests. What's that is a guest? He's a content creator. He's an actor. He's an OAP. He's an event host. He has also like some of the biggest events in Kaduna. We're talking about from the Festival of Lights, and also he's a two-time host of the Kaduna Twitter Hangout. So guys, he's big. And when they say you are big, you are big. So guys, as you're in your parlor, in your car, in your toilets, just clap your hands and welcome my guests. Hello. So this is Phil Badu, our guest for today. So Phil, thank you for what this
was it me you were referring to? In that introduction, because it's not me.
Of course, he's our guest.
It cannot be me, please. Am I a content creator?
You are doing Nollywood bands, not personal bands. So we'll
Wow,
continue.
okay, sorry. But please, okay.
We'll continue from wherever he caused the commotion. So yes, as I said earlier, we'll be talking about something that a lot of us have noticed, and we might not have spoken about it. But you know what we do on Nollywood Bands? We mirror these things that we see in Nollywood films, in the Nollywood community generally. And yeah, please, can I concentrate? Yeah, as I was saying, today I'll be talking about content creators or skit makers in Nollywood. I know you guys.
Is that why I put content creator in my introduction? So it's a setup. Wow. Okay.
It is the person that wear the shoes that knows where he's spinning. So
nobody says that.
A wise man from my village. But yeah, like I said earlier, we're talking about skit makers, content creators in Nollywood. And then basically I know all of us that watch Nollywood content or projects or films, we see those people in our films. I'm not talking about like they are fans, big fans, and then we come and see your fave gracing the screens, be it big screens, small screens, streaming platforms and all of that. So we're just going to talk about it. We don't know if it's a good thing. For me, I know for myself. So we'll hear from our guests, and of course, after the whole show, you can drop your feedbacks and comments. Yeah. But basically, first, you know what content creators are, guys? Skit makers, the guys that always make us laugh on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Just all of those social platforms where we get to laugh, get to have good time with them. And then now, we've seen that a lot of them have been transitioning from skit makers, from content creators to actors, in quotation. But yeah, that's what they do. They usually do that. So I'll ask my guests before I say my own mind. What do you think about that? Is it? I'll not say anything, but what do you think about that? Content creators, skit makers.
Sorry.
In Nollywood, yeah.
Sorry. So Okay. So putting it in context now,
Yeah.
I think it's not as big of a deal as you make it to seem. You understand? Because for some people, they already have like the acting thing in them, and some of the content creators or script makers are actually actors, like the likes of Mr. Macaroni, Bimbo Ademoye, and the likes. Then there are some that after their first skit, they'll not put actor in their bio. You understand?
Shades thrown. But we're not acting anybody.
No.
Please
shade.
continue.
No shade. Because in skits you're actually acting.
Yeah.
You understand? But because you're acting in skits does not make an acting movie. Now that's the shade.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like the issue is when the casting is wrong. Okay. So let me give an instance. Let me give an example. Right? So let's take for example a simple lie, right?
Okay.
This lady, Kiki.
Yeah.
Now, Kiki is a content creator, skit maker, and all of that.
Yeah.
So the character that she was given to play in a simple lie is actually something that is not far from her personality, or something that I would say the casting was right.
Okay,
You understand?
yeah.
But when you look at some other when you look at some other things, some other scenarios.
Okay.
Because for the fact that you're a comedy skit maker,
Yeah.
and it's a comedy film,
Yeah.
do you not really now mean that you can
You must
act
be inside.
the comedy role?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So in situations like that, that's where the contrast is, and that's where it's a problem, where the skit maker cannot deliver. Because sometimes, even like in Citation, Dr. Ibukun Awoshika, she acted a role and she delivered. So it doesn't you don't even have to be like a professional actor. You understand? It's something that if there is a role for a TV presenter and you're a TV presenter, it's something that any TV presenter can fit in, you understand? But when the casting is wrong, that's where there is an issue, because 1 + 1 is not equal to 2. So with these few points of view,
You're not a don't.
okay.
Don't give a closing remark.
Okay, that's just the first point.
Okay, yeah. So, like I said, it's very true. Like, sometimes these guys, some of them actually started off as actors, and then sometimes it's not easy to just break into the industry.
Yeah.
So you just find something to do to hold ground, or like we say, to hold body before you get the big break. And then most of them just delve into skit making. So as they are skit making, they are not going far-fetched from what they really want to do, and then it gives them like a spotlight, gives them audience and all of that. So when the roles actually come, they can actually just fit in. And then another thing is, life is a journey generally, first of all. So when you've done something and then you feel like you're good in it, it's fine that, and it's perfectly okay that you want to transit or you want to move on to other things, and that could be acting. So I think it's actually understandable that we have skit makers becoming actors. But I still have my own reservations, but we'll get to that as we continue this. Day.
So I feel like the problem actually is when you as a skit, because as a skit maker, you're already a personality.
Yes.
You understand? As a Timisan, you are a Timisan.
Yeah.
You understand? As a
Brother Shaggy,
you are a Brother Shaggy. That is your personality. That's what you are known for. Yeah. So if you are a Brother Shaggy now, and they ask you to come and act, Anyao.
Okay.
If you're a Brother Shaggy and ask you to act Anyao, you are expected to step out
from Brother
Shaggy
yes.
and step into Anyao. But then that is the issue. Because that coming out of yourself.
The social media persona.
Not even it is already your personality.
Yes.
Coming out of yourself and going into a character is where there is no problem. So, like I said earlier, sometimes the character is not far-fetched from your personality, and in that case, you can deliver. Let me use Timisan for example.
Okay.
Timisan in Glamour Girls.
Yeah.
For me, I believe he delivered.
Yeah, it was a good pick. It wasn't far from what he can do normally.
Yes, you understand. But Timisan in the Smart Money Woman.
Okay.
And then forget even Glamour Girls.
Yeah.
Timisan in Visa on Arrival.
Yes, that's. But I think Visa on Arrival is not
character. It's a series. But the character,
a skit series.
It's a comedy series.
But it feels like
comedy web series. Okay. The character is not far-fetched from the personality of Timisan, you understand?
Yeah.
But like the other film where we mentioned,
it
was difficult. So I feel like that is one issue with people that are not trained actors.
Yeah.
The challenge is stepping out from your personality, and for even some trained actors say that is basically the challenge. Like stepping out of who you are and stepping into the character.
Because I mean, when we say acting, it actually means when they say acting, that means you're being what you're not. Yeah, so you actually have to like step out of being that person that everybody knows you as, and then doing something different. But I think let's just move away from that a bit. And I want to ask, I think these people who become, or these skit makers rather, who become actors, they don't just jump on sets. There are people who cast them. We have directors and casting directors who actually do that. And I feel like there's a reason for that. So I don't know. What do you think? I have my own reasons that I think in my head that might be the reason why they cast these guys. I just want to hear from you. What do you think? Why do they cast these skit makers in movies?
Number one, I would say familiarity. In the sense that, generally as upcoming, or if you have any vision, if you want to be an actor or anything at all, there are people that you might find or you might become familiar to that are in this space. So you tell them, how far, I'm interested in this, I'm interested in that. When that person now has a platform, has an opportunity and think you can do this, they will now reach out to you, right? Then second, I'll say another reason why they are cast is because of buzz, numbers, and sales because they don't used to pick upcoming skit makers. They pick the ones that are high,
quite
that have
popular,
millions or hundreds of thousands of followers, just so that the movie can sell. So I think
Yeah, and like you said, I just want to capitalize on the first thing you said, the idea of familiarity. And that just shows, and that could be very, very true because our industry is not structured in any way. So most people don't audition. Most people don't go through the right process to actually get picked for this. So, and then sometimes maybe people that are writing the film or people who are working pre-production, they already have who they have in mind. So you just hit up the person and then just bring them on. And then secondly, our industry is a very, very commercial industry. You just want to make money. Everybody wants to have 100 million in cinemas. Everyone wants to hit number one on Netflix. And so when you see stuff like that, you know that most of our filmmakers, they are trying to make money. And then we understand that our industry needs funding.
Yeah, because it's a business.
It's a business. You cannot make more films when you don't make money from the previous ones you've made. So I understand when they go for the buzz, go for the commerciality and all of that. But it's very important to also understand that filmmaking is an art. And then for the fact that you're trying to make money, you shouldn't lose the idea of the art. And then that's why sometimes our films are not actually respected outside Nigeria. You may have all the numbers. You have 100 million views. In box office, you might have number one on Netflix. But when you go to IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes, you see 4.5 over 10, 3 over 10, because the idea of film as an art has been defeated because we're just trying to make the money. So I think that's something that maybe directors can look into. And then lastly, on the reason that I feel like they actually do this is just laziness. A lot of directors are lazy. They don't want to look for actors that can actually do it. Because I feel like as an actor, there are actors that have range. When we talk about acting, there has to be range. There has to be you acting what you cannot do normally. So if you feel like if there are actors that when you audition, they will give you what you want without actually bringing in skit makers. And don't get me wrong, skit makers have to make their money. They have to get their bag. But let's not throw away the idea of filmmaking or the art of filmmaking just because we want the buzz, we want to make the money. Because at the end of the day, our films do not become classic. First week in cinemas, we are having 10 million. Second week, we are having 2 million. Nobody's going back to watch them again. And then the whole idea of filmmaking has been defeated. So I feel like this lazy casting that we do, just pick anybody that you know, pick anybody that you've seen them doing this thing before. And then most of the time, these guys are even annoying. When you see some of these skit makers, I'm just going to be blunt here. When you see them on this movie, you just feel like, why is this person here? Why? You should have done something different. And for me, I have seen skit makers in movies that were cut out completely for what we know them for. You have the likes of Mr. Macaroni in Anukulapo. And you won't even remember that this is Mr. Macaroni because
this is Daddy Wa.
You get, it was completely different, and it showed that it showed that this is actually an actor. It's not somebody that will just jump on skits on scene and then just act. Some of them, they don't even give them scripts. For example, Rashagi in Namaste Wahala, I'm sure he was not given scripts. Baba just entered set, just remember one of his skits that he did before, and then was reenacting it. And that's just true. Because when
we have one best actor
in the comedy. I have not watched the movie, so I will not say anything. I haven't seen Inside Life, and then he won Best Actor in the recent AMVCA, so I have no words for now. And then someone said the actor was cut out from the usual Rashagi we know, with all his overacting and his But please, they should just do better when it comes to casting.
And another thing is that the fact that it is a comedy film doesn't necessarily mean that a comedy skit maker must be, because like there are people that are comic actors.
We have them, a lot of them.
You understand? And God knows best.
God will help us. But that's basically it. I feel like skit makers are not a no-no. They're not like, we're not ruling them out completely from the whole thing, but there should be a balance. There should be, if this person is going to get into acting, why are they getting into acting? Is it for them just to boost their portfolio as being in a movie, and then even the directors just want to make the money? But now when you try to make sure that these guys are in this film and then their arts, their artistry is being recognized, I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. Both the actors and the actor, or the skit maker here now, or the filmmaker himself. You watch what you have made and you'll be satisfied with it. Exactly. But when you make something that is mediocre or is mid, the only satisfaction you will need is from the hype on social media. Because you just want the validation that yes, you
And
did
the
something.
money in your bank account.
Yes, and the money in your bank account. Very, very true. So basically, like I've said, or like we have said, skit makers in Nollywood is not really a bad thing. But let's just strike a balance. Let's just make sure that these people know why they are there, and then you also know why you are bringing them. We should not just push everything to money. Yes, money has to be there. Nollywood need a lot of money to actually, what do we call now? To grow. So if there is money in the industry will grow. But when you have made a lot of money now, and then there's nobody to watch your movies now, what have you done? All work equals to zero. And then before I forget, I said I would throw this shade, and yes, I'm going to throw it. The makers of Bride Price made a film, and then they had a skit maker on it. Yes, Bride Price is a recent movie in cinemas right now, and they had a skit maker in this film, and then the skit maker was in the movie with the costume she uses for her skits. Chineke, why? Maka, why are you doing this? This is film, and then this is like an insult to people who love film.
No, maybe the character in the skits is like,
and then there is no lace in the whole of Balogun market. They have to carry the lace that she used. No, please. Then see, there is no justification for this. I cannot see. If I see the person that made that film, I will still tell them to their face, is a no. If you want to do skits, carry the movie to YouTube. Let the movie stay on YouTube. Yes, let us know that this is a YouTube film. But you carry people, you know how much people are paying in cinemas now? 6K. I'll carry my 6K to go and see skit maker with her lace. I would have just sit at home and watch her Instagram skits, to be honest. And I think I'll throw my last shit for the day. And basically, I think we've had a very, very nice conversation, even though some of your favorites might have catch stray bullets left and right. But I mean, it's Nollywood bants. It happens.
Yeah, I didn't mean anything I said, though. I just...
When you see people dropping disclaimers like this, my dears, it means that they meant every word that they have said on this show. And all of us mean whatever we said. It's my show. I will do this disclaimers.
Why are you talking for me? It's me, you.
You're my guest, so I'll call the shots here. But yeah, it's been a nice conversation. Did you have fun?
It's been real.
Yes, it's been real.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah. So basically, thank you for listening, and please don't forget to share, subscribe to Rabitz Studios on YouTube, and then yes, on Spotify it's Japhet Josiah, or you can search Nollywood Bants, and I'm always there. And please, if this is your first time listening to Nollywood Bants or watching, go and watch the previous episodes. Yeah, and you can follow me on social media so that we can have more discourse on films. It's at Josiah_Japhet, Instagram and Twitter, and then you can follow Phil
At the Dream Donkey _ everywhere.
Yes, and it's
So
been
you don't
real.
take me for coming.
I'll thank you behind the scene. But yeah, thank you for coming on Nollywood Bants.
So this is not a type of program that they used to give guests minerals.
We'll give it puff. Please, let's check this. Thank you for watching Nollywood Bants, and yes, it's been real. Bye.